Bond. James Bond.
James Bond, or just Jimmy to his friends, is cool, handsome, charming, and above all, professional. That is, until I was put in charge of his controls. But a little spoiler, yeah, it doesn't go well.
What makes you think you can stop him?
Oh, well, that's simple, my darling. I'm 007!
I can't believe that just worked!
I'm not loving the odds.
No, I've had worse.
Well, in that case,
Well, what are we waiting for?
.007 First Light is the first AAA James Bond game since December 2012, marking an entire 14 years between releases. Activision, who were the IP holder at the time, decided to step away, and since then there has been nothing in the way of James Bond video games. Until now. IO Interactive announced their new project in 2020, working with MGM and Eon for an entirely new origin story. Welcome to First Light. Played badly. We start the game flying over a vast ocean in a helicopter during a thunderstorm in the middle of the night. I predict very safe flight and a smooth landing. How did I not see that coming? Hello, my name is Breaking Austin and welcome to Drowning ASMR. Today we will be drowning. After managing to survive a lack of oxygen for well over 10 minutes without suffering brain damage, well actually that might explain the next 10 minutes here, our plucky hero makes it onto the beach, and somehow water is on fire. It's an unusual thing to be happening, I think. Ah yeah, you can't forget the obligatory squeezing through rocks animation that is in every video game ever made. Oh no, a wave! After surviving the near-death experience that was the wave, Bond makes it up onto the beach, manages to sneak past about 85 people who are actively looking for him, and makes it to the next squeezing through rocks animation. Oh, this must be the thing they're guarding. I need to make a call. Hello, yes, MI6? Is that MI6? I didn't know if this was the right number. I couldn't find it. It appears to be circular in structure. Half of it is cut off. The lighting's not great. I think it's a glamping pod or some kind of music festival situation happening here. I will go there on my own, you know, after just falling in the ocean. Don't worry about me. I'm going to go there and I will call you back in about 20 minutes, let you know what's happening. If you don't hear from me, it's because I've managed to get backstage, because I'm quite good at that. I've made best friends with the band, and now we are sitting on an open-topped bus, eating some hot dogs. Okay, bye-bye now. After establishing that he was the right man for the job, Jimmy decides to head to the music festival and see if he can make some contacts to get his music demo heard by the right people. However, the security around the music festival was incredibly strong, and getting backstage was going to be difficult, to say the least.
Thank you, MI6.
Saves us the trouble.
MI6 explosives. You're the ones running the retrieval mission.
As it turns out, however, this was not a music festival at all, or a camping getaway. It was a secret base full of deadly bad guys who had in their possession something that MI6 desperately wanted. The bad guys had tied up the scientists the Secret Service had sent to retrieve the thing, whatever it was, and were now trying to work out how to get it out safely. As the only one here whose presence wasn't known, it was down to James Bond himself to save the day. As bloody usual. Yeah, this random airman who fell from the sky just happens to know random fluent Montenegrin. That's fine. Just one of those things. Bond's first spy job was to sneakily sneak up to this laptop and, without anyone noticing, sneakily run some code to make the vehicle go on a mad one. Easy does it. Stealthy like a ninja. Nobody can see you, James.
And the cleanup, that was mess.
Come on.
Invisible.
Lay it on me.
I can't. You're still underneath.
Having found his way to the big tent, our super spy heads in to find what it is that MI6 are so eager to get their hands on, but oh my god, it's gone. Oh well, we tried. We might as well head home, get a nice hot chocolate. Okay, fine, I guess we'll go and rescue some scientists, because after all, I am James Bond. I'm Bond. Jimmy, James Bond. So, I'll work on it. I'm sure there's a catchphrase in there somewhere. Being nearby the crashed satellite had rendered Bond somewhat of a vegetable, staggering around like a drunk trying to find their car, and not really looking like a spy. Not that he was, anyway. We rejoin our hero now as he looks like he's about to be found. Oh no.
In 3 weeks, strike gold in Brazil. Works for me. The others are preparing the final cleanup now. Ever been to Brazil? First time. What's it like? Beaches.
Oh, did you mention sound distortion before?
Yeah.
I need you to do exactly as I say. Do you see the red door?
Head for the red door, you say. Yeah, I'll just go this. Whoa, not that way. Steady on there, Jimbo. That's a white door, I think, or some kind of purple. It's hard to tell when my brain's melting.
What exactly am I looking for?
A green box with a bright orange stripe.
A green box? The whole room is green, woman. What do you mean a green box? What is happening? Oops, sorry, sir. Didn't see there. Is this green? Is this green? Oops, that fell somehow. Is green even a real word? Ah, this must be it.
Which one?
What?
There's two of them.
The orange one. Do not use the other one.
Orange? Is that a place? What is orange? I guess I'm sticking both of these into my body now. Here it goes.
After injecting myself with random things from the bad guy's supply closet, I became fearless, punching guys, rescuing people, throwing myself off quad bikes. I was definitely on the neighbourhood watch list, an absolute antisocial knobhead. And to top it off, I blew up the music festival right before Ed Sheeran was due to sing Shape of You. Oops.
What is this now?
You wanna blow us up
Yeah, thinking about it.
and destroy the asset?
MI6 would never. I'm not MI6.
And that's the story of how I became good old Jimmy Bond, the world's most dangerous spy, saving the world while everyone sleeps, tucked up in their beds. You're welcome.
Gotta say, you're healing fast.
Then it was you.
Unsurprisingly, MI6 wanted a chat when I arrived back home. Bond put on his best leather jacket and headed to a secret location to talk business with the business. The spy business. Moneypenny and M were the first on the list. I tried sneaking a look at what this lady was doing on her computer, and I reckon she's just time wasting. Not a single data was entered onto that laptop the entire time. Stealing a living right under the noses of the best criminal catchers in the UK. Maybe she should be a spy. Bond was invited to try training to be an agent. I mean, come on, love, did you not see that stuff I did? I single-handedly killed Ed Sheeran while fighting a load of bad guys. I reckon the Victoria Cross is in order. Or at least a knighthood, something. We arrived in Malta and met Greenway, someone that us Brits would call a bit of a prick.
And you're late.
Pulling up in the training compound, we meet Monroe and Cressida, two very strange people. I don't think that even if you gave me an entire year, that I could write two more cliche characters than these two. Monroe's screen debut would consist of teaching Jimmy how to fight, quick time events, countering. If you've ever played any video game ever, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Basic training might still be needed. Cressida, Monroe is top of the class. I task you with bringing him up to speed. You know what? I'll up this one notch. If he fails, I take 2 credits from both of you.
Oh no, 2 points from Gryffindor if you don't make me into a super spy. Well, joke's on you. I'm stupid.
This scene right here, I love it so much, but for all the wrong reasons. If you've ever seen a teen movie about a school or some kind of coming of age show where there are bullies, but the bullies are weirdly aggressive and have these like PG level kind of threats, it's brilliant. See for yourself.
Fun. Listen, I don't know who the hell is playing favors for you. Obviously someone up high, but you won't get any from me. Better candidates were cut, and as far as I'm concerned, you should only be here if you've earned it.
Well, you and Greenway both.
What did I just witness? What was that interaction?
You can't have a James Bond game without an Aston Martin making an appearance, and the time for that appearance was now. I was tasked with driving the car around the island, which I did. Perfectly. Sit back, relax, grab yourself a cuppa and observe my beautiful driving skills. Oh, fuck. Fucked it. After I absolutely did not wreck a £100,000 car into a bridge, there was just time for a quick game of Capture the Flag. An introduction to a kind of parkour the game offers, having Bond attempt to get the flag without being seen or within a set time limit. One thing I will say about this though is that there are guards that work on the training camp and their job is to protect the flag. These people, Bond and the others probably know by name, which is why I find it incredibly jarring that you're allowed to essentially just murder them in pursuit of the flag.
James, that guy probably has a family, dude, calm down.
Once the training was done, there was just time for the cut character from West Side Story, Monroe, to pick another fight with Jimmy, and this was a belter. Falling through glass roofs, ruining everybody's food, falling off scaffolding and out of windows, these guys must literally be made of rubber. Eventually, after the dust clears, we are greeted by Greenway, who is not impressed. Monroe takes the blame for the mess and has to clean it all up. Serves you right, you dickhead.
However,
back at MI6 headquarters, Bond was back with M, fully expecting to receive his P45 and be thrown in jail after literally murdering 90% of the employees on the training island. We were pleasantly surprised, however, to find that not only had he not been arrested, but somehow had impressed everyone. We were then taken downstairs to meet Thea, the world's first quantum computer, tasked with helping gather intelligence for the Secret Service, but even with all the knowledge in the world, it decided that Jimbo here would make a good spy. We are then introduced to the nerds down in the basement, headed up by their leader, Q, who proceeds to throw my watch in the bloody trash. Did you hear what I did to all your colleagues in Malta? And they didn't even do anything.
Now you get a new one.
Having calmed down ever so slightly, Bond is given a new watch that can turn things on and off from a distance. Gadgets.
Oops, it must still be set to my profile.
And then of course, as he is still on the run as a serial mass murderer, Bond needed somewhere to lay low for a while and was given the keys to a safe house he would be staying in before flying back out to Malta to commit more mass genocide. Training. Oh, not this dickhead. If you've made it to the end, thank you so much for choosing to spend your valuable time here. I really do appreciate it. I haven't really made videos like this before. It was kind of like a tester to see how it goes. I have played more of this game, so if you want a part 2, let me know down in the comments. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.